Okay, time to share poems, everybody.
Poem time.
Who's fucking excited? Pixel, you can help. Oh, sorry.
Pixel, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up tea cups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us have the courage to bring up. So who's first, baby?
Sayori.
Oh, we're just gonna go down the list.
I don't know yet. Ooh! I like this one, Pixel. It has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure if that's exactly how that works. But then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, of course, Mom. It's not like we were breaking school protocol 10 seconds ago. Yeah, maybe. And honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Alright, whatever.
Anyway, let me see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad too, right?
Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sarah, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Pixel. Go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Okay, it's long. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Unfortunately, there are no cookies. It is a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a little bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. 100% expected her to say SMAD.
Oof.
They're SMAD poems. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a little bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up and come in my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically put them all on the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. Every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, all in shards, all over the floor. They're supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Why the fuck is this bitch the opposite of me? He's thinking her friends are more than herself. Red's seen me play Duskers. He knows how quickly I'll run away from a situation to save my own ass.
I respect that.
I wish I could do that. I tend to, burn myself out for other people.
Nah, fuck it. Sometimes you bitches are on your own. Holy fuck. Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe I'm so used to you just being so cheerful. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Dusker sounds like a game you made about murdering me. The point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks.
I wish the MC really did just say, "Oh, holy fuck," after reading.
Me too. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. It helps me even understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Seriously, I had a habit getting obsessed with something before dropping out no more than a week later. Well, it was one of those times, but seeing the passion rise makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Natsuki, might as well get the screamers out of the way.
Whoa.
I liked your last one better.
Really?
Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one, but you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat.
That may be true. I just want to try something different, that's all. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean,
I like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning by just using annoying and complicated language. Makes it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that bullshit. Making a reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all.
I guess it's one way to look at it.
Well, everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion, so I'm sure you figured that out already.
Well, now you're just sounding transcendent. Well, now you're just being obtuse.
Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something.
Amy likes spiders.
At dusk.
I think he's showing him duskers.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he showed us this fucking before, yeah. You know what I heard about Amy? She likes spiders. Iggly, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. Her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse by trying to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Holy shit.
So this poem is about being judgmental, a judgmental bitch with shit taste, probably.
Yeah.
DDLC, but they swear like the high school students they are. Oh yeah, no, 100%. Natsuki would have said fuck like 4 times already.
Yeah. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer.
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not. Natsuki would have called all 3 of them a cunt by now.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem.
Fuck spiders.
I doubt I have to explain it.
Oh, you can right-click to get rid of the text box.
Oh.
Huh. That's interesting.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone who agreed to the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's how everyone thinks of my...
I just chased something in the woods?
Hello?
Did you stay away from the woods? What the fuck? Michael, what's happening?
Michael.
I still don't know what the fuck it
Probably
was.
a
Just stay
bear.
away from it!
That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it easy to relate to.
You're totally straight up call someone a fuckwit bastard child.
Yeah. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you for or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as it's not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think really people need to learn respect for others and liking weird things.
I tried to track it down, but I kept retreating like a coward. It was. Michael, stay away from the mysterious forest animals. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing... Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I'm messing up words in my head. Give me a second.
Michael.
I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it.
Michael, I'm the one who has to deal with the Satan woods, not you. Stay away from my curse. Bitch, motherfucker was speaking fighting words. Stay away from the mysterious...
Wait, fighting words?
Stay away from the mysterious talking forest animals. Jesus.
Like what?
You are gonna get kidnapped by the fucking Fae. Jesus. Alright.
Seriously. I'm gonna make you a protection bottle the next time you come over, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna...
Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make other people think, not just feel.
Oh, go ahead. Stop fighting nymphs. Jesus.
Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Let's do Yuri last this time.
They will win.
Hi again, Pixel. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. The field spell is the forest. You're in it. We'll fuck up the forest animals. It's my ancient blood calling me to destroy forest creatures.
Punch that cryptid bitch in his facial region.
Listen, Michael. If you see a ring of mushrooms, do not step into it. If you see a party, do not attend it. Do not eat any food or drink offered to you. This is my cryptic warning, right?
If they resolve more than 3 danger monsters in one turn, scoop, because you don't have all motherfucking day. I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure.
Don't
Take
do it, Michael. I'm fucking serious.
I give my phone to Monica.
Alright. This one's good.
If I see a circle of mushrooms, I'm putting a rock in the middle for a Korok seed.
No!
Can I burn the mushroom circle? Will that do something?
No!
Eat one so it's no longer a circle.
You're making my witchy heart shudder.
Eat one so it's no longer a circle,
No.
then you can do whatever you want.
No.
I have my sword, I'll be fine. Why do you have a sword? Who gave you a sword?
Feels like you're only getting more comfortable with your style. But the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but how have you been finding inspirations in Yuri's writing style?
What Dusk said. Rip them up and form a pentagram so you can summon the Fey Devil.
There's no such thing as a Fey Devil.
There will be when I'm done with this mushroom circle.
First off. Second off, do not form a pentagram out of mushrooms.
Do it. Make the mushroom pentagram. I guess so. Can't deny that she's talented.
They will die by my bare hand. Michael.
I'll fucking make one.
I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too, or when she's talking about literature, light turns on inside of her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on inside that head of hers?
It just like zooms in her eye, and it's just in her head. It's like crawling in my skin. Let's go fuck up some creatures. Oh, sorry.
No, of course not. I just meant I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. Still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her.
You completely misunderstand.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
Just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with all that. I own 7 body pillows myself, thank you.
Oof. Well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem. Meaningless. Load me.
Hello. Seeing Wheel of Fortune at 3 a.m.
If y'all are here for me tomorrow, rest easy because I'll be claiming victory.
Michael.
Seeing Wheel of Fortune at 3 a.m.
Michael.
I don't know if Dusk is referring to her creepy ass poem or comparing Michael to like an old boomer. He's like, victory! Wheel of Fortune is on!
Michael, do not chase whatever is in the forest. Don't.
It's a bit more abstract than your last one.
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. You know what I just realized? I haven't saved once.
Oh, shit. Thank you for saving.
This kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I meant the poem, but that works regardless. I'm no boomer. I don't know. Again, poor Shan just wants to live with nature, with her mushroom circles and good energies and perfect spiritual harmony. Here we go tormenting her with high-powered weapons and idiotic rambling. If the idiotic rambling was enough to make her fucking go insane, then she would have broke up with me 4 years ago.
Oof. And also, Michael, the Vikings were smart enough to not fucking mess with this shit. So if you actually had Viking blood, you wouldn't have the urges to destroy mushroom circles.
And that save UI is how I know that Pony game used the same engine as this. Oh, God.
choosing when and where your space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the line short really makes me feel like they're trying to speak over noise.
I see.
Still
hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question.
What's up, desk? Where'd his eyes go?
You know, at least he has a cool eye patch. Not my tribe, ha! Then they weren't Vikings! A poem can be as abstract and as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something.
My tribe will fuck anyone's day up. Your tribe's probably dead, Michael.
Your tribe is probably all stuck in the Fey realm dancing until they die.
I'm okay with that.
No.
Monica's ready. Tip of the day. Here we go, boys!
Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright.
I'm just gonna take that as an omen.
Yeah, good plan. Alright.
Yuri time!
Let's see what you've written for today.
It's shit. Do you like it?
Pixel, this might be even better than yesterday's.
We are the Eastern tribe, hence the E at the end of more historics. Most historics we learn in school were the Southern tribe. Ha. Interesting.
Anyway, it's late. I'm tired. You know the drill. Have a good night. I'm going to bed. VOD's watching, etc. I think you get it by now. Have a good night, Missile.
You have a good night, bud. See you tomorrow, I hope.
Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving more imagery. Even her pants pretty sweaty. Knees weak, mom spaghetti.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Are you Squidward? It's fine. Take your time. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy.
You saying you've never
We were more aggressive, aka too much bad juju for young children brain.
Too much bad juju. Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
You really think that? Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
You found them?
I found them. That's pretty cool.
It's... Seeing them without the eye patch is weird.
It looks more natural.
The raccoon. It happened.
With that being said, I'm gonna hunt some creatures. Michael, I really wouldn't.
Good luck, buddy. We're not gonna talk about it.
All we
can do is wish him good luck and hope we don't see him on the news in the morning. What happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack? My attention was caught in the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware of a raccoon was fed will come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, the hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and urge. God, why is it all in cursive? The moon in something, its phase and reflects on that much more light off my cutting knife. The same light that glistens off the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal.
I'm doing this because I'm too much of a perfectionist to flip his head without making sure his eye patch is still on the right eye.
That's fair.
That's entirely fair.
The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlov conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Hey, Squeaky. Speaking of raccoons. Hey, bud.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault,
closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions to them.
Yeah, if I take it face value, I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Fellas, if your girl is thick, has cute fangs, and is a goth, that's not your girl, that's Giratina, Lord of the Distortion World.
That's great.
That's an oof.
It's those sorts of things.
Do you want a souvenir? Yeah, if the souvenir is you alive. So,
Sometimes I enjoy writing about them.
that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Something about being ridiculed for a strange interest? Oh, whoops, sorry. Well, I moved my mouse too far to the side. Yeah. She's talking about it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Can you read me a couple pixies if you find them? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies.
I need them for reasons. What are the reasons?
I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Nah, don't worry. I have no reason to. I don't talk to her.
Okay. Thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There aren't many people like you, Pixel.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. Never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's really just a nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
Yeah, it's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me for just a moment or 2 minutes, seems to disappear.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have some extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sorta. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves in front of instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. You're a life ender! Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing?
I need them for Fey Devil related reasons.
Oh my god. Y'all are giving me anxiety. Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So you're always putting on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori's been calling the poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Well, I did.
My work shall rise and consume the Fey world.
Oh my god!
Dusk is going.
This is why you're dead, Dust.
To be fair, if anyone can take on the Fey, it's gonna be some wacko from Florida.
He's not gonna live.
I don't think that's his goal.
Not gonna live.
I don't think living is a concern.
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. Just didn't sign up for this, you know?
Who do you think
There is
made
no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that.
Those Fey are dicks. They're the reason Florida's the way it is.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to fucking sage this house. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room of people.
Oh, please, like Fey are reading your computer. We might have Fey fans, you don't know.
I guess kind of overlooked that, I'm sorry. But think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same.
They're too much of a pussy to face their work. That's why I can't get them myself. I mean, literally in mythology, fairies don't like metal, so they might stay away from computers.
Yeah. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself,
Whoa.
finding new horizons, and having fun.
Is that the kind of performance we're doing?
That's right. And those are the reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them and to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? You know, I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Why do you think Mecha Pixietron will be my beta for the Fey Devil? Mecha Pixietron. Natsuki and Yuri made silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. At least we can do is help them a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Ooh. Okay, fine.
Guess we'll just have to get it over with.
Alright!
Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I have a feeling that was foreshadowing. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is all too sudden. If you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for something. She stands before the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she reads, bringing the words to life. It's something she's done before. She's simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I can't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her
Recitation.
That's a word? The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You could do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes. She starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes, almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Her poem is full of twists and turns that strikes the sheet, enunciates with perfect timing. It must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality, glances at her room, and she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me after we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We all caught off guard and must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds her poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow.
Sorry, it giggles.
Sayori.
This is a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. Poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's. It's serene and bittersweet, as if I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. But maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. To get to reach more deeply... What? It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Pixel liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems didn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. It might need a little more force behind them, depending what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean.
That, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. Don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Who's next? Nasuki? Make me go before Pixel. Not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Pixel lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Bob, have a good night, Shanjis, and get... Oh, good present. Alright, Mike, we have a good night,
Oh my
friend.
god, Michael. Please be careful.
Nasuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium! When his eyes on me make me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less in your abilities and less about your abilities and more in your lack of confidence in your writing. Shannon, I'm always safe.
That's a lie.
Michael, that's the fattest fucking lie I've ever heard.
He's gonna bring you a whole ass forest god.
Please don't. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
In about 7 to 10 steaks.
Mike, fucking dusk.
Forest steak.
Cease. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Maybe.
All right then. That just leaves you, Nasuki. Yeah, I'm going.
And so he begrudgingly gets Hyper C, makes his way to the podium. Podium is called. It's called.
What would y'all do if I actually did? I would have to, like, do a lot of witchy things to make sure my house is safe and they aren't angry at me.
I'd eat one.
No! Why are you looking at me?
Because
You're presenting. Anyway, the poem's called Jump.
And so he takes a breath. When she starts to send the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. And she's still a little enthused. Her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it, and Natsuki's trademark style works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. She finishes, and everyone applauds. Might as well jump! And she huffs back to her seat. Later, Michael.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's my friends, it's just embarrassing. Now I'm just remembering how I stole everybody do the flop.
God damn it, Dusk.
That's a surprise. Oh, that's a surprise, Nasuki. I think it would be better the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Oh, Jesus. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine, too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm pleasantly surprised you're putting all this effort into the club. Makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. We've been working out nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
Ooh.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this.
All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I can do my best to get through it for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, and I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
That's me.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Look at you two always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it?
Oh, fucking A. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
Must be a little nice, though.
Oh, I die. How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Pixel. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go. walk home with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days. A lot of things have already changed, but today Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I'm spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with the words.
Let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
I would walk with Yuri. Honestly. Like, I want to be nice to Sayori, but like... Yuri, I feel like, has a way cooler character.
Yeah, you sure? Sure about that? You sure?
Why?
Are you sure before I click it?
I that's what I would pick, because
Fall
we're
Guys-
trying to go for Yuri, right?
Fall Guy started fading in the background quietly, so he's just being Pablo. Still apparently does this.
Oh.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, like,
Gotta go fast.
if we normally walk home with Sayori and it's like one day Yuri wants us to walk her home, like, that's not a big deal.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
wait, is that gonna affect the
I'm clicking it.
Okay.
I'm going with Yuri, huh? Why does that thought make my heart pound? Why does it make my dick rigid? I mean, give it a hard spirit to socialize and feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That's nothing to do with what I just said.
Ah! You admitted it.
Oh, Jesus. There's not any point speculating something's never gonna happen.
Well, maybe. But just like I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Oh no.
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone's different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
Conversation trails off, and
That's
I'm left feeling
terrible.
awkward. Well, it's kind of her fault for trying to such a weird question. And I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. And then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen that time? Poems!
Contamination. Are you sure? Okay.
What?
I was gonna be like, are you sure you want to overwrite that save?
Yep.
So it's gonna start getting fucked soon?
I don't know.
Starscape. Vertigo.
Fuck.
Oh.
None of these are sad.
Desire.
Cool. Unrestrained.
Crimson. That was the name of her poem.
Oh, nice.
Effulgent.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Hopeless. Fuck. Massacre.
Nice.
Climax.
Nice.
Fantasy. She said she liked fantasy. Oh.
Dusk has a Twitter meme. Wait, what? I suppose you're here for that. Yes, very good. So you're here for that. Hurt.
No, it would be captive.
Okay. Disaster?
Yeah. Dark. Oh.
Fuck. Disoriented. That was
Yep.
hers before. Boop.
Disown.
But boop.
After image.
Judgment was hers too.
Tenacious.
Cool. Baller.
Oh man. The last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Were you complaining about it just yesterday?
Something Undertale joke.
I was gonna say
something sans.
Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about our part of the festival.
We're
the whole day of school.
we're gonna suck.
It's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kind of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sarah all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
be fair, calamari's
Oh,
good.
come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
Huh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
That's not how you say my name at all.
I've seen enough hentai, I know where this is going.
Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Huh?
Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine, fine.
Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me, where is Sayori anyway? Oh god.
Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting in a desk corner room looking down at nothing. Walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I have my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Ah, sorry.
Something.
Nice.
God damn it.
Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Oh, I didn't mean to hurt her feelings.
Is everything okay?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back around to everyone else. The conversations already dispersed, I went back at their usual activities. Then she asked Monica if she knows anything about Sayori recently. As they've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, shuffling through some papers on her desk.
Pixel, what's up?
This might sound, a little weird, but, have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? What way do you mean?
I'm reading this a little too much. She seems a bit downcast today.
You think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica appears across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Pixel.
Something. What's this now?
Beautiful. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. You fool. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. That's why I'm asking you anything. I'll drop it.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
You sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Pixel.
Me? What on earth? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Huh?
She's been so much happier since you joined the club. It's like an extra light turned on inside her.
What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
You're funny, Pixel. Have you ever thought that maybe you've also seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Said too much. Sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. You should just forget what I said. Try to talk to her, but try not to think about it for now.
Yeah, of course, sure. She smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. Watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice quiet so I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, but to have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible doing she behaving like this. Especially, exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh on me so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance out of the room. So I notice Yuri peering at me from over a book. She looks away just as quickly with a flushed look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. Hello. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation of her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier to do that, though. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to hers.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything,
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
but I could tell you want to be alone with your thoughts.
Oh, my thoughts. How are you even able to tell us thinking like that?
Well, it's something I do a lot. It wasn't so hard to me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I wouldn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'd be glad to listen.
It's not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Seems a little off today when I asked her about it. She didn't want to admit it to me. I can't help but wonder if something happened.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Yeah.
So sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not like that. I just don't want you to misunderstand. So we've been just friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. And perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Maybe I'm
just reading into it a little much.
Pixel. The world's full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are many untold stories behind every person, no matter how much you may know them.
So you think there might be something behind this after all?
I think Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what she may be going on in her head. And she may not know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. I also have some concern. In your case, looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. You don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Your son looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious. If she was searching for something embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold, even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you give me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Not nearly sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. Should really take my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Okay, everyone.
Oh, after time passes, Mark calls out a club room.
Then why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve the poems. I do the same. Make eye contact with Monica. She smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah? Okay.
It's gonna be sad shit. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can tell you already don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. This makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Pixel.
Sayori, is something wrong?
No, nothing. I'm just tired.
Alright, just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a bit early today.
Alright, in case you were wondering what I needed Wolf's flipped head for. That's... I don't know if you meant to do that again, but goddamn it, Dusk.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay?
Whoops, wrong. Sure.
See you tomorrow.
Before I say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
Nasuki, I guess.
Like the only one not involved in this.
Yeah. Meh. Guess you haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place.
I don't know that bad. What did I do wrong?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. Just sounding like you're forcing it unless you just really suck at it. Honestly, don't even bother write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Let's do you stop short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me!
Yeah?
You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? That is awesome!
That is Wolf's head stitched onto Falco.
I love it.
That's blurst. What are you talking about? Keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty.
Just because she's talented, right? Doesn't mean. I mean. Oh boy, I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I am so done with you.
Until he shows the poem, I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem, and if you write it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. That's what I get for letting a young girl step into my business. Unless I'm a mind reader, I was destined to have a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. So we don't even have to read their poems. Let's see if Monica has any info for us.
Yeah. Oh, I'm far from done.
Lovely.
Hey, Pixel.
I don't know how she pronounces that, but alright.
Hey, Pixel. That's how I imagine it.
Hey, Pixel Tilda. Hey, that boy. Oh.
Have you thought about what you want to perform at the festival?
Being as close is one thing, performing in front of a bunch of people. I have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. And it would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I'm not gonna take the poem holding my hands.
Your style's gotten so refined, Pixel. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in a whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
No, I just need some patience and a way to talk about the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting a hang of it myself.
Certainly put in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
Or she pronounces it like this. Forum weapon screaming Quagsire. Pixel.
That's great.
I love him. Dude, that's...
It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the clubroom every day, reading that edgy novel with her.
Well, I just feel bad she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all the time alone. Besides, novels aren't too bad either, you know.
Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up.
Screamy boy.
So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could really be hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality, they're just a bandage.
You sound like I'm gonna hurt her.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Okay. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, all those ever sought. Here I am, a feather, lost adrift at the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, a last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky?
Twilight sky.
In the Tweely sky. She likes Twilight Princess. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. It's in the midnight sky, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady knows everything I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer of all which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, no purpose. We seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Huh.
And
I like that one.
Also, of course, Uriel hurt herself on accident. Of course, we've all been there.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning.
All she has to do is go downstairs too fast, and she'll knock herself out with her knockers.
I've been there.
Oof.
I've been there. Anyway, not to get too I can't say that word.
Not to get all edgy or anything.
But it was kind of on my mind. It's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone's club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Y'all need to lighten the fuck up.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. You'd think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Well, Shannon, can you pronounce that?
Philosophical.
There you go.
Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to anything you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll focus more on everything that went into it and things you can work on. That's how you pronounce philosophical.
There you go.
I don't know why. Some words really mess me up. I can't say breakfast.
Yeah, but that's adorable.
And I can't say mini.
Don't get caught in the loop.
What are the other words I can't say?
I don't know. You just start saying words.
Pacific. I can say it, but I have to slow down what I'm saying and say specific.
Don't hurt yourself. Okay. Keep going.
It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Pixel. Your writing's only improved these last few days. Every poem you've shown to me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it's ever came to me this naturally.
Yeah, that's the wrong way to put it. It never did come naturally to me, but I only prove so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioned that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something you've never even shared with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Pixel, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. It's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me, they don't tease me for spacing out all the time, they don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you.
I'm not a know-it-all, Pixel. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how people see me as normal.
Thanks for the atmosphere, Monica. She's just in the corner of the fucking piano.
Yeah. I don't even know how to make myself happy.
Have you tried jacking off?
God, I relate to Yuri. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time.
I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful is really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Pixels. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read deeply into things, but every time you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. When I joined this club, I would make friends, and I would say I've at least had one success, wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Just a drawing of a cock. Ghost on the Light Part 2! The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing in the distance. A blue-green light flickers. A flowing figure crosses its path, a silhouette obscuring the eerie glow. My heart pounds with the silhouette. As though it goes closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I'm too late. It steps in the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. Light flares. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. It's Dio. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against its outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding it's overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
Oh.
Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
It sounds like the start to a very strange porno.
Yeah.
Some weird shit's about to go down. No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. You suppose you could, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one's about.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. You're just having a hard time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good at words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge from Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead she gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can, the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it?
Yeah.
I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. She finally turns her head back towards me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away.
Okay, you three. All done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnant air is common foreshadowing that something is terrible about to happen.
Oh my god, high beats.
In your books, maybe.
Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Seems right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? Seems like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. What the heck she'd run off to anyway? Thought she just went to pee. Suki, please show some decency. Oh, come on.
Actually, she wasn't feeling well, so she went home early.
That's so. I hope she's alright. Seriously? All the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
Okay, listen, you gnome. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sarah. And second, you've been kind of avoiding me all day. I didn't want to force it.
Huh?
The curious expression coming from Yuri of all people?
Calm down, guys. I've talked to her earlier. Everything is fine.
What'd she say?
Anyway, I need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Yusuke will be making cupcakes, but we'll need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Yusuke? Challenge accepted! And for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No. It's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. And now Nasuki's pouting too. Jeez.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Even I can tell.
I guess never gives her enough credit. I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
Maybe the case.
What's poppin', nerds? Hey, Splish,
Hey,
how's it going?
Splishy.
Hi,
It's late.
things are bad. How's it going?
We're playing Doki Doki.
I hate my life.
If it can also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations and help set the atmosphere.
I'm about to pass out. That's fair.
That's fair. Atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere.
It helps me breathe.
Hooray.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares to her desk. Stares at her desk in focus, starts nodding to herself. I wanted to be in here before I did. Well, we appreciate you stopping by, but if you need to pass out, feel free to fucking call it out.
Yes, thank you, Splishy.
We always love seeing you here. Mine is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Pixel. The one who's
truly useless.
Don't say that.
By the way, guess what was added recently? Hello? Oh.
That's amazing.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah, that thing got updated, didn't it?
Don't say that. In fact, both Nasuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. I would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand.
Pass out? You got it. Just immediately gone.
You could always help me out as well. appreciative of that.
That's Monica's just saying I spend the weekend with my club members. How on earth are they gonna respond to just like that?
Suppose wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you.
Ooh.
It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Fun fact, Dustin was darkest layers, Pezzle being a dark type now, decent. I'm about to pass out from riding my bike all day and knife matching Eevees.
Nice.
Also decent. Hope we get that shiny soon. That's how he tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you handle the baking on your own. Pixel may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suiting to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like more you're making excuses for Pixel to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? What do you think? Guys, settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Pixel to decide how he'll like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... Oh, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle on this already? Yeah. Pixel, you're okay. In the end, it's up to you.
Of course. What the hell, yeah, miscarriage's brother.
Yeah, that is a quote I don't like on our quote list.
Well, too bad. It's staying. Go ask Logan. How to win the argument really easily. It's not hard to make these things. It's just tedious as shit.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. Are you talking like a... Yeah, Hippo made us do his entire fucking rap.
Listen.
Ah! God damn it!
You okay?
No! Stop picking him up! Christ.
I would want to help Yuri, but I'm very worried about Sayori.
So we should go check on her.
I think we should.
Alright. God, I missed being here. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors.
Yeah. Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Really hate us that much.
Great, not only the class wars, the Bankins too.
Oof.
No!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult.
Alright, so we have to go with one of them.
Okay, so Yuri then.
One whale would be like, woo, the other would be like, bonjour.
I've never played this. I know it's a horror game, but I don't know what happens. I really like Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki? I can tell already you're about to say something mean. No, I'm just saying. So you will be helping Yuri then, Pixel?
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful.
Yeah, great.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah.
Code number CG3 still needs to be fixed. Yeah, I need to fix those.
I already said I'd be fine. Okay.
Then we can tell Natsuki's feeling a little sour. Is that everything we need to go over?
That should be about it. You guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a bit. Do you feel the same way, Pixel?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
It's good enough for me. How about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
You actually glance between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I really don't know why Pixel picked me. Also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They'll go really well with my tea, and nothing I can do for the event will compare to that, so...
Shannon, I love her voice acting.
Aw, thank you, Slishy. You're so cute. I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki is no one surprised. Monica and I also taken aback by Yuri's words. There we go. I managed to bring up, the last of my energy.
Yay!
The last of my strength. I give you this tiny dog.
I appreciate your gift.
Again, understand you were trying to sound like Sayori, even if it didn't work perfectly. I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this because Sayori helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope that everyone does their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then, bitches.
Everyone packs up their things, so to follow Monica and Natsuki at the doors and chat between each other. Yeah, I turn around.
Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Ah, fuck, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
I'm sad I missed Tattletale. We watched it on YouTube, but it wasn't the same. Yeah.
Aw, that's okay. I'm sorry, Splishy.
Don't worry, there'll be plenty more.
We got plenty more spooky.
Plenty more spooky bullshit. Also, sorry about the quality on the YouTube version. We were still working out the bugs with our new streaming setup here. Alright then. You're gonna exchange phone numbers.
Okay. I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No. I just thought I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I would prefer going to your house.
Okay. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press you for a reason. I'm not gonna go out much either way. I also need to make sure my room is clean and not full of.
And I got condoms
semen.
stacked in the drawer, baby.
Oh my god. Hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
It's fine. You're fine. Don't apologize, you nerds.
I need to apologize. This thing needs to be perfect or else I must die.
Jameson!
And guess what? Time to die.
No!
Excuse me.
Jameson!
Don't underestimate. Oh.
I think we all make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait, you don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult for me to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
I mean, the one reason was common sense. I chose that because I want to do.
But...
Your things have an extremely tense expression. You're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Things are really hard again. She looked straight in my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her a tremendous effort, she finally says that and relaxes.
Really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, me too. And the exchange made way out the door and Yuri follows.
The reason why she's coming over on Sunday is because that is the God's day. The holy day.
For fucking.
Yeah.
I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna come to my house on Sunday, even though I prefer to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots for the roof. Guess sure I've gotten pretty used to hanging her at this point, but who knows what might happen when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous if Sayori finds out about this? Not like we feel that way about each other. Things must be perfect or I must die. It's like Monica said, it's about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time.